In today's Community Corner, we'll tell you how to get involved with light rail transit planning in the city of Brooklyn Park. And in Mayor's Minutes, Dave Kaiser sits down with Osceo's Mayor Dwayne Poppe, who's talking about music and movies in the park. That's all just ahead on Channel 12's Community Corner. Welcome to Channel 12's Community Corner. I'm Ann Gallagher, and light rail transit planning is a multi-staged process here in the city of Brooklyn Park, and there are a number of ways that you can get involved right now. Here's more information on that.
We recently had a community workshop, and we got a lot of great feedback and input from folks. We also heard some concerns about the light rail, and so we're going to take all of that input and bring it back to the planners and incorporate that feedback into the plans going forward. Why is light rail important to the community? Well, Brooklyn Park is going to have 5 light rail stations, the most on the entire line for all the cities. And the light rail transit is going to help our residents connect to jobs, educational institutions, and amenities throughout the region. Right now we are doing station area planning, and that is really the land use planning around each station. And we're looking at how the stations look, fit, and feel in the neighborhoods they're in. And we're forming 3 community working groups. And so folks can find out more information about those community working groups and how they can be involved on our website at www.brooklynpark.org. There will be a lot more community meetings going forward. There will probably be one in August or September, sometime in early fall.
And again, you're encouraged to be on the lookout for future open houses related to light rail transit planning here in the city of Brooklyn Park. The next one is expected around late summer or early fall. And always go to the City of Brooklyn Park's website for any further information. We're now going to be taking a look at some other events happening around our northwest suburbs this summer that you might want to get marked on your calendars. The Earl Brown Days Festival is this week in Brooklyn Center. It all kicks off with the parade on June 25th. On Saturday the 27th, there is a day filled with activities at Centennial Park. Go to cityofbrooklyn.org for a full schedule of events. Camp Arbor is a free and fun weekly morning camp for kids ages 3 through 10 at the Shops at Arbor Lakes. That runs every Tuesday through July 21st, beginning at 10:30 a.m. Go to shopsatarborlakes.com to find out more. Water Day is coming up at Scheid Park in Golden Valley Friday, July 10th at 12:15 p.m. For more information, go to goldenvalleymn.gov. And we're back here in the city of Brooklyn Park with a reminder you can always get involved with the light rail transit planning. That process is a multi-step one, and the public is invited to give their feedback and attend upcoming open houses. Now you can go to brooklynpark.org for any more information. And Dave Kaiser is now sitting down with Osceo's Mayor Dwayne Poppe, who's talking about music and movies in the park. Here's more in this edition of Mayor's Minutes.
Time for an update from Mayor Dwayne Poppe from the city of Osseo. Summertime is approaching, and that means a lot going on in Osseo. Tell us about some of the things in Boorboom Park. What should we be looking forward to?
Yeah, this year again we have the movies and music in the park. It's always a great Tuesday night activity for the kids to come on out. The way it's this year, they ended up, I think, doing a lot of the concerts up front and then movies, in the later part of the year. But of course, first one will be the Teddy Bear Band that is a great family event for everyone.
Tax the park with bears. All right, next to that will be the farmers market as well. Give us a little preview of when we can look for that and what happens at the farmers market.
Yep, usually a lot of the local vendors come out, and typically that's going to start end of June. Got to allow for the crops to come in. So it's typically the end of June when we start having that again on Tuesday nights also prior to the movies and music in the park.
As we have the mayor in, we always like to get a business update, a lot happening in the business community. Let's talk about chocolate and babies, a couple new businesses coming to town.
Yeah, we've got a couple of new businesses in town. It's great to see, some of the storefronts filling up. We've got Turtle Chocolates moving in, and they're just putting the finishing touches to their store, but that'll be a great addition downtown right next to the floral shop. So if you're ever in trouble, you can stop in.
There you go.
One-stop shop
Cover
for
everything.
both those, yep. And then we have the baby shop moving in down there at kind of by Caribou. Another great addition to the city.
All right, and for those that like to dance or like their kids to dance, there's an opportunity to do that in town now as well.
Yep, Escalate Dance is moved in kind of right next to the Yellow Tree Theater. So they're doing some programs jointly with them, with some acting and some kind of theater stuff with them. So it's a great addition to again kind of complement each other there with the Yellow Tree and then the dance studio.
All right, again, a lot of businesses moving into town. Make sure you stop by and say hi to them. Mayor Poppy, thanks again for your time.
All right,
Talk to you
thank
again
you.
soon.
Thanks a lot, Dave and Mayor Poppy. A lot of great things to look forward to in Osseo. And here in the city of Brooklyn Park, a reminder you can get involved with the light rail transit planning process in a number of ways. For more information about that, you can always go to brooklynpark.org. And we hope you can also join us for tomorrow's edition of Community Corner. We'll tell you all about this year's Music in Plymouth. We hope to see you then right back here on Channel 12's Community Corner.